Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back. I just wanted to come and give you guys an update about how life is going beyond the GLP-1 shot. There was something that I saw a clip of Oprah Winfrey. I saw it yesterday. I don't know how old it is, but I just saw it yesterday. And she was talking about how when she transitioned off of the GLP-1 shot medication. Now, I don't know anything about her journey other than, the pictures that we saw. Okay. Um, but so I don't know if she like titrated. I don't know how long she was on any of those things. But she said, when I got off the shot, I gained the weight back and I was trying to navigate the hunger and I was trying to do all this stuff. So I got back on it. All I heard was I didn't do the work. That's all I heard. I let the shot do the work and I was still out here living my life like it's golden, not doing anything. And for me, I've been able to maintain my results because, y'all, I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing the work. And the work is like the medication obviously gives you the window of time to think about how you've been treating your body, to actually see what's going on with you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, because the food noise is gone. And what I learned was that food was a coping mechanism for most people. It is a coping mechanism. And especially if you Black, we eat for everything. It don't happy, sad, indifferent, traumatic, joy. We gonna find a reason. We gonna celebrate with food. And it's not always the best food. I have just been intentional, number one, about not being so freaking hard on myself, just about life in general. Because what I noticed, my pattern was life will happen. I start condemning myself, which, that's the enemy. That's not God. I get into this self-condemnation and then I want to get away from it because I feel like I don't have any control. So let me go eat. Let me go get some sugar. I need a dopamine rush from somewhere. Sugar, salt, it don't matter. Just give it to me. While I was on the medication, I was able to notice those patterns. And so now there are moments when I'm like, I had a Hershey bar today. Matter of fact, I had two. I had two. But guess what? I'm not going to let that moment, that slip up turn into, well, let me just throw all the work away that I've done. So I don't do that. I'm very careful with myself. This whole journey has helped me to build a better relationship, not just with food, but with myself, y'all. And I learned that I did not value myself enough. And I felt like nothing that I did was good enough. I also didn't realize that I still held on to the identity of an athlete and as a coach. I felt like, and I didn't even know it. I thought I had worked through that, but I hadn't. And I had to do a lot of forgiving, mostly of myself. So my journey has been me rebuilding that relationship I had with me, like just having a healthy relationship with myself and seeing myself the way that God sees me and understanding that he's not out to get me. He's not mad at me. He loves me and he gave us these bodies to steward, and everything that we do should be done unto him. And he also showed me how the enemy uses food to distract us and detract us from our kingdom assignments. Because sometimes it's not, I'll speak for myself. Sometimes it wasn't even the food, it was the chewing. The chewing gave me something to do. I was doing that instead of worrying about situations in my life that I couldn't control. Many of you know, if you've been here for any length of time, I was laid off twice in November 2024. I was laid off that whole time. I literally just was offered an opportunity here last week. But during that time, like the bottom fell out. Like literally the bottom fell out. Now, mind you, I have older kids, but I'm raising, my last two are a junior and senior in high school, and they're going through this process. So it was an opportunity for me to try to teach them how to go through adversity, because how you go through things matters to God. And so I had to teach them, how to go through adversity while also leveling up my faith. Okay, God, I don't see no way. You brought me out before. I don't see no way. And so the one thing that I held on to during that time was my weight loss journey. Like I did not, somehow, some way, the Lord made sure that I was able to get to a gym or able to go walk or work out or what have you. And so I doubled down on that. And I was able to stay focused and stay disciplined while life was happening in that moment, in that process. And so I developed a lot of great habits. I got rid of some old bad habits, and a lot of it was just how I treated myself. Oh my gosh. I was not good to me. I was not kind to me. I noticed that I didn't speak, like I was really hard on myself. Like I would, if I heard somebody speaking to my good girlfriends or my daughter or my son in the way that I found I would catch myself speaking to me, baby, we boxing. What? I'm throwing hands because you're not finna talk to her like that. You're not finna talk to him like that. But yet I was talking to me like that. So I'm in a great space with me. And I believe that that's what my journey was all about. So when I think I posted something that said weight loss is spiritual, it really is, you guys. It really is. It really is, because not only are you shedding the physical weight, but you're shedding the emotional weight. You're shedding the mental weight. You're shedding that survival mode. And I've learned to truly, truly, truly depend on God. What I am doing now that I have lost all the weight that I want to lose, I am holding steady, which y'all, when I started my journey, I was at 246. I just didn't want to be fat. I didn't have a number. I just didn't want my weight to start with a 2. And I wanted my knees and my back to stop hurting. And I wanted my face to not be puffy. And I wanted to be able to fit in my clothes and wear my fit my shoes and just feel good in my clothes and just look, like I just wanted to like me again, And so when I started my journey, it was just I just don't want to be fat and I want to be healthy because I had the pre-diabetes and all that stuff. Now I'm holding steady between 168 and 170, which is fine with me. I was never, prior to menopause, I never had an issue with my weight. I was never overweight. I was never fat or any of those things. Now you can say I'm using the word fat and it hurts your feelings. I'm sorry, but I was fat. It just is what it is. I never had an issue with my weight. But I also never paid attention to how I was treating my body, how I was treating myself, what I was eating, whether or not I was getting enough sleep. Like I just was not. And so now I'm very intentional about doing those things. Where I am now in my journey is my supplements. Y'all, I can't stand taking pills. I had a liquid supplement regimen, but I have this 17-year-old princess who feels like everything that I have belongs to her. And so whenever she comes home, she's at boarding school, whenever she comes home, I notice that the things that I have for me, clothes, purses, makeup, supplements, all that stuff is there with her. She's like, Mama, I just want you to know I got your chlorophyll and I got your vitamin, your D3, and I got your B3. And Sydney, did you just take the whole bag? Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. Well, just say that. So, but I am working out a supplement regimen, and I'm actually working on something in the background. But I just hate taking pills. And normally when you get those supplement packs, it's like a handful of pills in the morning and a handful of pills in the evening. I have been struggling with that. But my vitamin D, B12, it's 9 nutrients, and I'm just trying to find me a supplement protocol. So that is where I am right now. As far as the food noise, when it comes, y'all, I literally talk to it. I tell my body, look, girl, we're not finna eat right now, so you can calm all that down. No, we're not gonna stop by Chick-fil-A. You can calm all that down too. Okay? I literally talk to myself that way. We're not doing that. You want a Coke? You're gonna get this water. Just pretend like it's a Coke. That's how I talk to me. Like, I have to be real with myself. So when the food, now again, I'm not out here, like, it's not like that. I don't have like, oh my God, I'm just starving. It's not like that. But the food noise did come back. It's not like with a vengeance or anything like that. I can control that. I'm still doing the work, and I put in the work, because going into this process, I had no intention of this being a long-term situation. And if that's you, that's fine. But if you are not, if you don't want it to be a long-term situation, then you have to have a strategy that works for you. And the other thing is, It's just that I developed a strategy that worked for me. One that fit my personality type, one that fit my stage of life right now. I'm a high D personality. I need stuff done. Like if we going over there, we need to go on and get over there. We don't need to go around the block, just go across the street. Let's just go across the street. So a lot of the strategies, and if you find that you keep starting and stopping, it could be because you are trying to implement strategies that don't fit who you are, how you're wired, your personality type, and your life as a whole. A lot of programs that I see don't focus on behavior change. You have to change the behaviors. Habits, you can't change the action. If you just try to change the action, it's not going to last. So if you are just starting out any kind of weight loss protocol, GLP-1 or otherwise, get in the kitchen first. Don't even think about the gym. Like your first 2 weeks should be focused on you developing the habit of, number one, consistency, meaning consistently getting in your protein intake as you need it and walking. You don't even have to start off going to the gym. I would say learning how to walk after every meal, just developing that consistency, developing the habit of eating well for your body, like eating to fuel your body, because that is a skill you need to develop. So when those hunger pains come in and say, look, we need a Hershey bar, you can say, look, we already had one and that was one too many. We're not getting another. We're not getting another one. If you have fallen off or if you're in the middle of it and you need to reset, get in the kitchen. Get in the kitchen and get you some time with God. Or if you need to reset, I would suggest you getting in the kitchen and developing the habit of understanding how food fuels your body, what foods you like, and just developing the habit of eating consistently well, if that makes sense. I would break it down. The first 2 weeks, that would be my focus. That and going walking after every meal. Then the second 2 weeks, I would add going, strength training, going to the gym, things like that. So as for me, life is good. I am so happy with my results. I've been maintaining it for almost a year now. And it's the habits, it's the work that I put in. And I don't want you to feel like, if you are slow moving with the scale, you haven't reached your goal yet. Just give yourself time. All of our bodies are different. Life is happening to all of us. So you have to take your environment into account as it impacting your journey. But I would just, it takes discipline, it takes intention, and it takes focus. And that's where I am. I am being intentional with me in maintaining the habits, continuing to build a better relationship with myself, understanding that if I have a bad day doesn't have to turn into a bad week, into a bad month, and then a bad year. Like giving myself grace while still holding myself accountable. I still work out. I still go to the gym. I still walk after meals. But when I fall off, I don't condemn myself. I don't beat myself up. And I think that for a lot of us, especially midlife women, that's probably the most challenging part, is not being so hard on yourself. So anywho, that's how I am maintaining and thriving beyond the shot. So if you have any questions, then please be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and let me know how you are, where you are on your GLP-1 journey. If you're transitioning off the medication, if you are in the middle, beginning, what your struggle is. And I will be having our workouts, our home workouts will resume every Tuesday and Thursday. I will be posting a home workout video for you guys, and I'm really excited about that. Again, thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting me, and I really do appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.